Hello, I'm Kevin. Welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and quick review of the new GoPro 10 Hero Black. This is an awesome camera. I'm pretty stoked about getting it. Before I had the original GoPro Hero and I had the GoPro 5. This has been on the market for about a year now, and I decided it was time to upgrade. There's a lot of features on here I really like, but I wanted to thank you for joining me on my website. This is steppinwithkevin.com. If you're seeing me on YouTube, thanks for watching my video. If you like it, be sure to subscribe or hit like down there. And again, you can check this out on steppinwithkevin.com. I do product reviews. I travel Thailand. I'm a blogger and I travel, and that's what I do. So before we get into this review, this is a great camera. It's got a lot of wonderful upgrades. Now films in 23 megapixels. You have the option of filming in 5.3 with 60 frames per second, or 4K with 120 frames per second. This camera is waterproof down to 33 feet, which is 10 meters. It's got the brand new GP2 processor. Now, I'll touch base on that in a second. Some of the other great features are, if you get the GoPro subscription, which I got, found a great deal on GoPro's website. If you sign up for the 1-year subscription, you get $200 off the camera. And with that, you can upload your footage to the iCloud for free while your GoPro is plugged in and charging. Some of the other features: it has voice control. You have 8 times slow motion. You have quite a few settings there. You also have a time warp, a couple settings there as well. It's mod ready and has a webcam mode. You can buy some accessories that attach easily to this. It's a different case, has a microphone, a light, and whatnot for doing, webcam, vlogging, podcast, whatever you're into. 1080p live streaming, and that's pretty much the highlights of it. Now, the one issue that everybody's saying in their reviews online is that this camera does overheat. It's lasting people 25 to 30 minutes before that happens. GoPro states that this camera is generally used by most people in action sports to only shoot short video clips, maybe 1 to 2 minute clips. If you're running it constantly, it's overheating. That's because of the new processor. They did put out a software update. That's just changing some of the settings, though. It's not really addressing the actual issues with it overheating, and you can do that yourself. If you're, say you're scuba diving, for instance, you might not need the stabilization. You're not going to need to use Bluetooth because you're going to be diving underwater. You're not going to need your phone to remote control it. You're not going to be uploading anything. So the harder the camera works, the quicker it's going to overheat. So change the settings if you're going to be doing some action sports, 10, 20, 30 minutes or longer. And I'll have to experiment that myself and see if we have a problem with it overheating. I do a lot of motorcycle riding, and my other GoPro, I never had any problems with that. You're getting circulation, constant airflow around the camera, from being on a motorcycle. Same with most action sports. If you're out skiing, snowboarding, skateboarding, whatever you're doing, and you're getting airflow around the camera, hopefully that's going to help it keep cool. I like to snorkel and scuba dive, so I'm going to check that out. It may depend on the water temperature, whether it's overheating quickly or not. And again, the harder the camera's working, the quicker it's going to overheat. So if you don't want to film in 5K, you can film in the 4K, the 5.3. You can film in 4K. You can turn off your Bluetooth. You can turn off the stabilization. Just change the settings on it. So again, I'm going to have to see how that works. It's got the new processor, but none of my other GoPros that have any problem whatsoever with it overheating. So if you want to check back in a week or two, I'm going to Thailand. I'm going to do some scuba diving, some snorkeling, playing in the surf, put this thing to the test and see whether it's overheating or not. If you're using it for blogging, live streaming or something, you're going to be stationary sitting in your home. So it's going to depend on, having your AC going, maybe having a fan directly pointed at it or something to help keep it cool. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let's open this up. I'll show you what's in the box. I got quite a few accessories here for what I'm going to be doing, mainly like action photography, outdoors. And like I said, you can get that media bundle that includes a microphone, the lighting, and a different case for it, a different tripod setup. I'll show you what accessories I got, and there's a reason I did upgrade on a few of the things that do come with the camera. So yeah, let's get this bad boy open and see what we're looking at here. It does come with a really nice hard case. Pretty sturdy. Doesn't appear that it's going to crush. Pretty sturdy case. For my other GoPro, I always had a lot of accessories, extra SIM cards, batteries. I had a case that was about twice this size, and it did have Velcro dividers in it where you can move them to different sections. So I'm assuming this is going to be one whole case that is open. And when you look inside, here's what you see when you first open it. Let's see what we got in there. You got your USB cable here, again, to plug it in and charge it. But if you have the GoPro subscription, this is going to allow it to upload all your videos to the iCloud, whether you're using this or you can use Bluetooth. You have two different options. This will be faster, but with that subscription, it can upload to the iCloud. GoPros are notorious. They don't really come in a lot of instructions. If you've had one of the cameras before, you'll know how to use it. I did get in contact with GoPro. They sent me an email with about 15 links to different instructions and recommendations on settings and whatnot to help you learn your way around. Comes with a nice little chamois here, keeping your lenses clean, a couple stickers, and just a quick guide that shows you how to insert your SIM card, your battery, and how to hook up your USB. It does come with two mounts. It looks like it's just showing you how to hook it on your helmet or whatnot, the different mounts there. Again, this is not instructions. It's just product information, basically warranty, and it's in about 50 different languages or something. There's not much in there. Let's pull the camera out. Feels about the same size, maybe a little smaller than my other one. I like the way they package it. It's got some protective wrap around the outside. All the screens have some protective plastic on there like that. You can peel that off a little bit better. The Hero 9 had black writing. The Hero 10 here has blue. You can tell the difference. On my other GoPros, I did not have the front camera here. I'm really digging that option. You can always use your menu here on the back and see what you're filming. Like when I was riding my motorcycle, I can see what I'm filming. But, if you're vlogging, webcasting, or doing selfie type photography with this, now you can see what you're doing on the front. That's pretty dope. It's got your door here where your SIM card is going to go in and your battery. I'll show you that in a minute. And really cool feature here on the bottom. These flip down for your attachments. That's how it's going to attach to all your different mounts. So maybe you don't want those. You're just having it sit on a table or something. Pretty cool. And there's really only two buttons on it. A lot of people are confused about what the buttons do. The side one here is going to be for your power on and your power off. And then when you're going through your menus, that will back up. That will take you back one menu. And then your top button is just for starting and stopping your videos or for shooting photos. So your buttons are pretty simple. Most of what you're going to do is in your menu. And I do know that I'm going to have to learn my way around. It's got a different menu here. You'll swipe left or right for different video modes, and you can go in there and set your preferences. I do know from my buddy that you can set the camera preferences in a way that you want and then save those settings. Let's say for snorkeling or scuba diving, some underwater settings may be different. You can set those in here and then make that your setting, like have a personal setting for that button. You might be able to title it scuba or something like that. And you can also lock the screen. So if you are scuba diving or something, snowboarding, whatever, you're not going to bump it and actually get into a menu and have everything change. So that's the camera in general. Yeah, it feels about the same weight to me, about the same size. Um, it's amazing what they can do. I can see why it's going to overheat with a new processor. Small camera there. It does come with two different mounts. It comes with one sticky mount. This one is curved. I've used those for motorcycle, fits on the top of your helmet really well. And if your car guy's out there, it's going to be really good for the hood of your car. Now you can get a grab bag of these for $10 or $15. They'll have 5 or 10 different adhesive mounts, flat ones, curved ones. The curved ones are square here. The flat ones are more rounded on the edge, but you can pretty much tell just by looking at the profile of it. I'll show you how the camera hooks into that in a minute. And then you have your main mount right here. And it comes with, here's a screw. So what you do is you just flip these down. You flip down the two on the bottom. Slide it into your mount, and then your screw goes in right there. And you generally get it pretty tight to about where you want it. You can adjust it a little bit, and then when it's right where you want it, just crank that bad boy down, and it's going to keep it there. And that will slide in to any of these mounts. It slides in, and then it clicks. It has a little feature here, and then there's a rubber part that you hear. Once you slide it into your mount, you push that rubber down, and that really sticks it in there so it can't bump and come out of the mount. Really like that feature. All the other GoPros were the same. It was a different method, but it still had the same kind of a rubber stop there for the mount. It does come with one battery. This battery here will generally give you about an hour time. It's a little bit less in snowboarding. I used to go snowboarding a lot. The performance wasn't even an hour. This is the one standard battery that you get. So I'll go ahead and show you. I highly recommend you do this. I got extra batteries here. You don't want to, for instance, I'm riding my motorcycle for 3 or 4 hours. This battery is going to last maybe an hour. You're going to miss the rest of your footage. You don't want to stop and not have any other batteries. So I got this upgrade. These are the Enduro batteries. Comes in a 2-pack. These will last, I'm not sure exactly yet. I'm going to have to find out for myself. They should last a couple hours each. They're much better performing in cold weather. And this is the dual charger Enduro battery pack. It comes with a charger to charge 2 batteries at once. It will also charge the stock battery, the standard battery that came with it. So this way, when I'm out there, I'll have one in my camera and I'll have 2 spares. So whatever you're out doing, you're out at the beach all day, you're climbing waterfalls, whatever you're doing, you're going to have extra batteries that you can swap out, and you're not going to miss any of your fun, any of your footage. I highly recommend doing that. And again, charging 2 one time, that saves time. I don't want to, charge one overnight, then the next morning I got to charge one, and I'm ready to go out. This way, you're definitely ready to go out. You'll have all 3 batteries charged, or 2. You can buy just a second Enduro battery and charge it one at a time. I think that's a great feature. You can charge them out of the battery, these 2 separately, while this one's charging in the battery and you're uploading your footage. Now, this is different things are happening depending on where you buy your camera. The packaging here at most stores, this does not include a SIM card on it. I've talked to some people that buy it, and they have got the 32 gigabyte SD card has come with it. This does not state that it's included. It's not state that it's one of the included items here. Now, on GoPro's site, it says that it does come with a standard 32 gigabyte SD memory card. When I ordered mine, there was not one in the box. I tore it open, checked all the labels, all the flaps here. I'm checking this now. I checked on the box that it came with from UPS. There was no SIM card in there. So you may or may not get a SIM card. But again, with the batteries, you want some extras on hand. So I upgraded. I got a 256 gigabyte SIM card from SanDisk. I got this. I bought all my stuff on GoPro.com. I got a great package deal. So I got this along with that. Now I reached out to GoPro and I said, hey, where's my 32 gigabyte SD card? And they said, since I upgraded to this, that I did not get that card, but they discounted this from $99 down to, I believe, $49. However, like I was saying, when I bought the GoPro and I got the 1 year subscription, you get the option to upload all your videos to their iCloud, and you also get the Quick app for your phone. So that allows you to edit, add music. You can do quick edits. You can do all kinds of editing. You can put your phone, any other videos that you have, not only from the GoPro, but into the GoPro Quick app and do some really awesome editing. Again, I'm pretty stoked to go check that out. But they said I didn't get the SD card because I upgraded, so we're still emailing about that. The other point I wanted to make is if you do upgrade to the subscription, you get a discount on everything. So that's another reason I bought all these other accessories here from the GoPro website. And I thought that it was just discounted from $99 to $49 because of that discount, but they're saying that's because they didn't send the other SIM card. So, just be wary, depending on where you buy your GoPro, you may or may not get that 32 gigabyte SIM card. But again, it's not enough. I'll probably get a second one of these. Again, I'm going to Thailand and I just want to be able to go out all day and not run out of memory or batteries, but at least I have this one for now. I did opt for the protective housing. Now, the GoPro itself, like we mentioned, it goes down to 33 feet, 10 meters. It's waterproof by itself. However, when I'm doing scuba diving, I'm going to go down deeper. So I got the protective housing here. Also, riding my motorcycles, my GoPro in the past, I always have the protective housing on there. If this is sitting down there, you get rocks that fly up. I've had my camera knocked around a few times by, some gravel and stuff from cars or bikes in front of me, snowboarding or whatnot. I've wiped out a few times, actually clipped the tree pretty good once. And I'm glad that I generally put this on my GoPros when I'm out there. It gives you protection. You're talking about, $400 camera here. So to me, it's worth the protection. However, this is going to not let it cool down as much too. So I'm going to have to do some experimenting and find out, is this going to keep the heat in? Is it going to make it overheat when I'm underwater going down further? On my bike, I'm still going to get a lot of airflow in general, but, we're going to have to see how that affects it. But I think it's well worth the purchase for the extra protection. And I forget the exact discounts, but I got maybe a 20% discount on that because I subscribed to the GoPro subscription for a year. Now, I also opted for this Max Lens mod here. The GoPro lens has an improved view, a wider range of view on it. I'm not sure exactly how wide. It's improved over what it was in the past. This, I believe, gives you up to 155 degrees. Yeah, ultra wide 155 degree POV digital lens, field of view rather, FOV. And this lens also has a stabilization feature. So going back to the GoPro overheating, I think it's a great option. You can turn off the stabilization on your GoPro, but this lens is going to provide you with a little bit of stabilization as well. It's really easy to install. This lens here, you just turn it counterclockwise and it's going to click off. Then when you put the new lens on, you just line it up and you turn it clockwise and it's going to click back on. Interesting enough, it tells you this is waterproof, 16 feet, 5 meters, which is not that deep. But if you're just playing in the surf, you're out at the beach, that's pretty cool. But on the back here, it will tell you, warning, not for underwater use. It will distort your video footage. So again, I'll have to experiment with that. I plan on being back in a few more weeks with my review of it and share some footage with y'all. So again, you can come back to steppingwithkevin.com and check that out. Or if you're seeing this on YouTube, Stepping with Kevin, I'll put my review there as well. So look for that in a few weeks here. But yeah, it also gives you a horizontal lock. You can control your camera from doing this a lot. So sometimes I like that. When I'm on my bike and you're leaning a little bit, I kind of like that view. But depending on what you're doing, you may not want your camera, changing this much. So you can set that in your GoPro setting and have that horizontal lock. And I think there's 2 different settings on it that you can do. It also says max time warp on here. I think that's an option with the camera itself, but maybe only with this lens. And I got one other option here too. I couldn't decide on a tripod or a grip or an arm or whatnot. So I got this 3-way 2.0. It's all 3-in-1. You got your tripod here, your hand grip, and your arm that extends out to almost 2 feet, I believe. 19.5 inches. So yeah, that's pretty handy out and about. You can use this while you're running around, help with the stabilization. Maybe you want to catch a sunset, put it on time lapse, sit back, chill, have a beer or whatever, enjoy the sunset, set it up on the tripod, set the time lapse, sit that down, just relax and do your thing. So I think that's pretty cool. And also I can extend the tripod out if I want to, so I can get some shots behind, depending on what I'm doing. Again, I like to really scuba dive. I like to zip line, ride my bike, skateboard still a little bit. Yes, that's pretty cool. All 3-in-1. They have an attachment on the top, and this is a ball joint swivel attachment, so you can turn it to where you want. And then again, you would crank down that lever. So pretty much covers everything. I got a discount on all these accessories. It was less than $600 on the GoPro website. Now, when you're done watching my video, if you're on steppingwithkevin.com, I do have a link down below. If you click on that link, it's going to send you to GoPro where you can get that discount. They don't have it up all the time, and I think it may have expired just before I did this review. I ordered the camera about a week ago, so I think the discount expired on getting the subscription, the 1-year GoPro app, and a discount on accessories. So check out that link below. I may get official affiliate marketing commission, a small commission at that. It's at no extra cost to you. It goes towards helping me fund my blog. And yeah, again, it's no additional cost to you. So check that link out there. It helps me keep my blog going. And it will get you the discounts when you go to GoPro or Amazon, wherever it directs you. You'll be able to get all these discounts there through my code. So click that link, check it out. Again, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for checking out my review here. I hope it was helpful for anybody that's deciding on getting the new GoPro 10. I think I'm going to go for a ride tonight with my buddies. We got a group ride tonight. I'll stop leading for once, and just joking. I'm usually in the middle of the pack, but I'm going to pull up the rear and get everybody else in action and share this with them. And like I said, I'll be back. I'll post a review soon about what I think. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you soon. Be sure to like my channel, subscribe, visit me often for the other review about how I find this performance. And again, if you want those dope savings, click that link. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me. Peace out.